Alright, Charlamagne the God here.
Joe Budden, how's everybody doing?
And listen, man, this is the year-end wrap-up show. This is the first for us.
Yeah.
You know, the name of the show is This Year Was Dope.
This year has been absolute trash.
No, it's not. This year has been dope. It's been a very good year.
All of it trash.
You know he don't like nothing, okay? Stop it. This is the year. This year was dope, and then we're here to talk about the top 5 everything, top 5 albums, top 5 lyricists, top 5 hottest,
trash,
top 5 trash rappers.
Yeah.
We got to do that. Top 5 hottest rappers.
And he got a lot of wild. We've talked a little bit. He got some really wild South Carolina shit on his list.
You know, I personally think it was a good year for the culture.
Why do you think that?
Because a lot of good music came out and a lot of dope moments happened. You know, like right now we're discussing the top 5 albums of the year.
Kendrick.
Okay, you got Kendrick Lamar, Damn.
The Kendrick album had it all.
Mm-hmm.
The Kendrick album had the bars. It had the mainstream, whatever the fuck niggas look for. It had the replay. Kendrick album. When did Kendrick album come out?
Sometime this year. I don't remember
But
exactly.
early, I'm saying early because I feel
Yeah.
like Kendrick's album
I think it's
raised
spring,
the
maybe?
bar. Yeah, before the summer.
Yeah.
Because summertime we look for the large releases. Kendrick came right around before then, and he set it off. He raised the bar. It was difficult for niggas to come after him. I'm feeling Kendrick. He's one. Kendrick is there.
Kendrick for Joe Budden.
Hove is there.
JAY-Z 444.
Rhapsody is there.
Rhapsody Layla's Wisdom, okay.
CyHi is there.
CyHi 4.
And this is where I gotta slow down a little bit.
All right.
Because I don't. Ross is 5. I'm sneaking Ross in 5. I know that's not a popular pick.
Okay.
But when Ross's album dropped, and this is how we'll explain it. This year we have reviewed a lot of Def Jam projects.
Yeah.
I don't understand why so many Def Jam projects are coming out with so
No
much
promotion,
shit,
no marketing.
going on. Ross was the nigga that did it alone.
Yeah.
It didn't matter what was happening at the label. We loved hearing him stand up for Khaled, Wayne, all them niggas on there. I love the Ty Dolla $ign single. Ross's ear for production is still there. That album came out and it was like Ross never missed a beat, even though he dominated around that 2012 era.
Oh yeah, the BMF era.
Yeah.
What else he had then? BMF.
That whole album, that BMF album, John Doe.
John Doe.
All of that. He dominated. Then this year, I like the resurgence of Ross and MMG. I'll say that.
Listen, I'm not mad at your list. A few of those I actually have on my list. Definitely Rhapsody's Layla's Wisdom. That's one of my favorite albums of the year. I feel like her and Ninth Wonder just got some Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, you know, just like they just got a chemistry together that's just like really, really dope. So Rhapsody, Layla's Wisdom. JAY-Z 444 for me, because it was a real grown man album. You know, at the point I'm at in my life with, you know, marriage and, you know, the kids and entrepreneurship and just black empowerment, like that was just a really good soundtrack for me.
You didn't care that it was so short. I didn't either.
I like that.
I liked it too.
I like short albums. I come
too.
from the Michael Jackson Off the Wall,
Yes.
9 songs.
Yeah.
Nas Illmatic, 9 songs. Like I come from that. I like short
kids
albums.
Today though will say that, all right, it was short, so
Nah,
get it out of here.
I need that. Like, give me that. I like those snack size albums. I do. I like 9 songs. Let me see. CyHi the Prynce. No Dope on Sundays.
Thought I would be the only one with
Nah.
that album.
Nah,
here.
it came in later on in the year, but CyHi was head and shoulders above a lot of people. He's a great songwriter. Production was dope, and he's a phenomenal lyricist.
Yeah.
That's all I asked for. Who
And
else I had on
salute
my
to
list?
CyHi. CyHi is gonna make a lot of noise in 2018. I feel like CyHi is one of them guys that has been around.
Yeah.
But this year, I feel like more people started to pay attention.
Wait, this is his first album. It's the first time he put out an album. He never had an album out
It's the
before.
first time he put an album out of his.
Of his, yeah. You've heard his balls before. Kanye.
He's put a lot of Kanye albums out.
Now this is where it gets a little shaky. I know people are gonna start to disagree. So we can throw those 3 because we agree on these 3. You had those 3 on your list.
Now bring me the South Carolina, Columbia bullshit that you started.
David Banner, the God Box, baby.
You told me about this album.
That was a great album.
I didn't go listen to it.
See what I'm saying? People slept
Only
on that
'cause I
album.
forgot, but I wanted to go listen to it.
Dope. I mean, extraordinary album that people slept on. Socially conscious. Plus, just had bars. The joint with him and Black Thought, they just rapping like it's a dope album. David Banner, the God Box, and Big Sean, I Decided.
Slow down.
Yes.
Big Sean, I Decided, came out when?
Like January. Had the light on there.
This was January?
Yeah, it was like January. Here. Somebody Google that. Google that.
Okay, so now I'm not mad at you putting Undecided on. This is what I will say. How do you like I Decided and that Metro Boomin bullshit?
I like to see the Metro Boomin album is different because it's just Sean showcasing lyrical exercise. It's not trash. What's trash about it?
His rhyming is trash.
No, man.
The songs are trash. They're not Big Sean records.
There's only one whack rapper from Detroit this year, and that's Eminem. Okay, right? Sean is dope on the Metro Boomin. Like they was killing me when they was doing the whole hashtag, and they was killing Big Sean for his verses. I'm like, I must be losing my head. Cause the bars they were saying were whack. I was like, yo, that's a dope bar when he goes, what goes around comes around faster than fidgets.
That's a dope. You're naming dope bars. You should go listen again. There's a bunch of trash bars.
You gotta give me one.
His response to Kendrick on that Metro album.
You got a Kendrick response on that?
And you wouldn't be able to tell because it was trash. It was trash. I don't remember it verbatim. That's how bad it was.
But I don't have that in my top 5.
Sean is too good of an MC to put out that Metro Boomin shit. But that's not on the list. I Decided is on the list. I will not beef because that was a great album.
All right.
That was a great album. It was.
February. I Decided came out in February.
February, I Decided. All right, so you got your 5.
Feels like so long ago. It just feels like a wow.
But that means it's a good album because it's replay value. I was listening to I Decided all year long. Like every so often I would throw in I Decided and listen to The Light, listen to one of them joints every time. So it's just like that's a dope album to me that has that kind of replay value. Almost a year later.
This is what I think because you're right. I think that when you do these year-end wrap-up shits, they should be like 13, 14-month years. Because those albums that come out somewhere around November and December, we forget about them. Forget about them. They kind of roll over. And this is R&B, but Black came out in December, had a phenomenal year, bodied the Cypher. It was an R&B album, but he bodied the Cypher, right? And fuck what I was about to say. Oh, and later on in the year, because of his Apple business, you know, the album came right back up, popped right back up. As soon as you open iTunes, we're looking at Free Black. So shout out to Black. You're not making this list because your album didn't come out this year, but that rule is trash. And that is why end of the year wrap-ups are trash.
No,
we don't even remember the shit that came.
I remember.
They don't remember shit. We sitting there talking about I fucking decided.
That came out in February.
Oh, God.
And Damn came out in March, April sometime.
Don't dare mention Kendrick with this I Decided shit you talking about.
444 was summer.
We don't even want to talk about Sean until he has a proper response to Kendrick.
What? Kendrick?
He don't even count no more.
Kendrick really did Sean? I can't tell no more, man. I be online and people be reading shit that I don't even, I be like, that happened?
All right, so in Humble, when he says, sit down, little bitch, who do you think he's talking to?
You know how many little bitches I know?
Kendrick ain't calling bitches bitches. Kendrick ain't calling bitches bitches.
Kendrick ain't talking about bitches when he mentions bitches.
He's talking about one bitch. And that nigga ain't said a word yet.
Listen, I like I Decided. I think it's dope. Can we decide on the top 5, you think?
Of albums?
Yes.
It won't be I Decided. We decided on 3 of them.
All right, so boom. That's as close as we're going to get to agreeing.
And that was what? Kendrick, Hove, Rhapsody. CyHi. No, we did 4.
No, I don't got Kendrick. I don't.
You don't? Wait,
no,
what?
No, I'm going to tell you why. I love Kendrick Lamar. I think Kendrick Lamar is phenomenal. I think he's the leader of the new school.
You got to start with a disclaimer.
No. I think he's the leader of the new school when it comes to all of this new wave of rappers. I have a tendency to catch Kendrick's music late because Good Kid, Mad City was instant. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, oh, this is a dope album, phenomenal. This is a classic.
And you like To Pimp a Butterfly because you know all that pro-black shit.
I think To Pimp a Butterfly is his best album. But when I first heard it, I just thought it was dope. I was like, oh, this is a dope album. Like, I thought it was dope. But then this year, for whatever reason, I was reliving To Pimp a Butterfly a lot. And I feel like To Pimp a Butterfly was the start of this whole new black conscious movement we're seeing in music. I think it was elements of it with Watch the Throne, when Jay-Z had songs like, you know, Made in America, stuff like that. But I think that as a body of work, The Pimp a Butterfly started everything you're seeing everyone try to do now.
Okay, now, I agree.
So with that said...
But why is that an indictment against Damn?
I don't feel like Damn was about anything. And if it is about something, I haven't caught it yet. It's a dope album, but it don't feel like it's about anything. It's just Kendrick flexing lyrical exercise and making great records because he can.
Those are 2 things you have to do on a great album. He told a story, right?
He told a story on Duckworth.
Well, that's a story.
But that doesn't have to do with the whole theme of the album.
I don't care about that.
Like, what's the whole album about?
There's a story on the album. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So there's a story there. There's singles there. There's lyricism there. It's performed well. I don't understand why.
Listen, I'm not mad at Damn. If I had to be objective, and we was trying to put together a total top 5, I could bump something of mine and put that on there. I would bump Band of the God Box and put that on there.
I still have to go hear that out.
I'd bump that and put that on there.
Yeah.
I'd bump I Decided and put that on there.
See?
I'd bump one of those two to put that on there.
So we have come up with a 5. I'll let you have the I Decided shit.
So we got 4 out of 5.
I'm with it.
All right, that's cool. And there you have it, our top 5 albums of 2017. Our top 5 albums, okay?
I'm shocked that we even agreed that much.
That is very true. Me and Joe did not consult with nobody.
At all.
We didn't go to social media and say, what do y'all think? Fuck y'all. This is our show. All right? Okay. But if you don't agree with us, which I'm sure you probably don't, or maybe you do, hashtag DopeTrashYear right now and leave your comments, man. Tell us what you think.
I'm not reading them comments, but leave them anyway.
The show's done. Yes, Charlamagne the God here.
Joe Budden here.
We just here kicking the shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We decided to come together and do a little year-end wrap-up for y'all.
To tell y'all how trash the year has been.
I actually think that the year was dope.
Me too, but we're gonna call it trash. It's a good trash year.
Well, right now we're gonna talk about a lot of artists that Joe probably thinks is trash, but they're hot. So this is the 5 hottest artists.
This whole segment is trash. And this segment has been trash for every year that we do the hottest rappers. As a retired rapper, I have a big problem with this. Because this segment here really just holds the labels high.
No, I agree with you.
Labels that have done a great job marketing your artists and you know, all of that's great. Kudos. I don't really give a fuck about the niggas who had a hot year, but let's acknowledge them, because y'all gonna say that I'm hating. Cardi has had a hot year.
Yeah.
Wait, no, not Cardi alone. Cardi / Offset. I put them both.
Not mad at that.
Because ever since Cardi came in the equation, you niggas don't want to talk about it. But let's talk about it. Quavo was Beyonce. And I ain't seen too much Quavo being Beyonce since Cardi B came in the picture. Now, Offset get all the really fancy shirts. He's getting the cars. He's getting the presents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cardi and Offset as a couple.
Yeah.
Hottest year. Go Kaiser.
But you can't front on Offset either though as a solo artist. Because I feel like what you said just now is very true.
Solo.
Yeah. Quavo was that guy. You know, I noticed this when y'all had y'all moment this year. If at that time they all got up in their order of relevance at the time. Quavo stood up first. Then Offset stood up. Then Takeoff stood up. But I think
Takeoff should have never stood up.
Nah, Takeoff's gonna be fine.
Sit down, nigga.
Wait. No, wait.
Where's their security guard? Where's their security?
Takeoff's gonna be phenomenal. Watch.
When?
It's gonna be soon. I'm telling you, all of them are gonna have their own individual moments.
Takeoff gonna steal Cardi. Cardi help Takeoff.
The Migos gonna jump you. that is gonna be the media moment for 2018 when the Migos jump Joe Budden. Okay? Wait till we get to hip hop moments, all right? Hip hop media moments. But Offset, Cardi, definitely. You can't front on Cardi. You know what I'm saying? Cardi she's one of those people that revolutionized the culture to me. And the reason I think she revolutionized the culture because you look where she came from. She came from Instagram. You know,
came from Lust, came from Starless.
Came from Starless as a scripper. She was a scripper, got hot, started doing Instagram comedy or whatever. Then she started doing Instagram, you know, commentary, being a intellectual of sorts.
And that right there, what you said, is why I'm going to credit her with, you know, such a great year because, you know, Cardi is not such a wordsmith, right? But she got on Instagram and wasn't afraid to be herself.
Yes.
And now I'm seeing so many other women try to mimic that.
Well, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Like Cardi will get on Instagram and say something like, yo, if you don't want to have to, you know, just make $250. No, she said if you don't want to have to suck dick and script, like a lot of people that I know are like how I used to make money, stay your little ass in school.
Yeah.
That's a real message, whether or not you agree with what she's saying.
And she supports Steve Madden, so any nigga, that's important if you got to buy your girl gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve Madden.
So Cardi,
I didn't know Steve Madden was still around.
No. He did some shit with Keisha Cole. I saw.
Exactly. Why would I know Steve Madden's around? Because Keisha
You don't buy Steve Madden. All the Dominican girls you used to date. You never used to buy Steve Madden.
In the '90s, but that's what I'm saying. I didn't know he was still around.
Got you.
He gave Cardi a good check. Cardi had a good year.
Great year. Who else? I got 21 Savage.
On the good year list.
Hot year.
Hot.
Yes, we're doing hottest artists, right?
We're doing hot. 21 was hot.
21 was hot.
21 had a real good year. You know who else had a Khaled. I'm putting Khaled on.
I didn't know if I could count Khaled though.
Because he's not a artist.
I just feel like Khaled's been around so long. Like I guess yeah, he is.
This year,
Yeah, you're right.
he's all over the place with some different type of, you know, he's doing it now. I don't know what position they gave him at Epic, but he's no longer looking for Ace Hood. He out there doing his own thing.
He's his own entity.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, Khaled could actually drop some balls if he wanted to right now.
All of the brands are going to him. I wouldn't be shocked to see him on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. We got those SZA on there.
SZA. I have to throw SZA there just because Sin has played that album every morning since it came out. I don't care that SZA is a singer. I don't care. She's down with TDE, so to me, she is
part of the
rap
culture.
Verse somewhere. SZA had a great year, and that album probably had more replay value than a lot of the albums that came out this year.
So who we got so far? We got Cardi B, we got Offset, we got 21 Savage.
Tiffany Haddish.
We got SZA. She's not a rapper though.
I don't give a fuck. I am celebrating all the black people who had amazing fucking years. And Tiffany Haddish is one of those people, and she's culture.
Yeah, when you're talking about culture,
she's culture.
When you're talking about culture, Cardi B, SZA, Tiffany Haddish definitely had a red hot, phenomenal years. You know what I'm saying? And I love Tiffany's story for the same reason I love Cardi's story. Like, they really came from the bottom. Tiffany came from the bottom. Tiffany was in foster care out there in LA, like, you know, taking care of her family when she was 8 years old type shit. Like she really, really came from the bottom. And she's winning in Hollywood. That's different. It's one thing for a woman of color to be winning in hip hop or even winning in R&B music the way SZA and Cardi doing. Somehow, Tiffany's beautiful black ghetto ass has taken over Hollywood.
She stole the show in Girls Trip with extremely talented, credible actresses.
Yes.
That's what was telling to me. I wasn't very familiar with her. Actually, I first learned about Tiffany last year at the Hollywood Square shit when she was there. Sin and I thought she stole the show there. Like that's how her personality was. Then the movie came out and the same thing happened. We were huge fans of her from there.
And she made that pivot from a black movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. She's become this like A-list superstar, first black female stand-up comic to host SNL, and from a black movie. Like the Girls Trip is a black ass movie. Like everybody's black on that movie. The directors, the writers, the whole cast. Like, and she became an A-list star from that. So yeah, salute to Tiffany.
What I thought was interesting that you told me, and I asked you this off air, was do you think Tiffany had a problem with only being offered to present? And you said no. That was telling to me. It says where the next few years of her career to go. She here to play the game.
Yeah, because like, you know, like why would you turn down a chance to host the Golden Globes when you know you're going to be nominated at the Golden Globes sometime in the future?
I would do that with all types of anger issues. I would ruin myself.
Well, I don't give a fuck about none of those white people award shows anyway, to be totally honest with you.
Do you care about the Grammys?
No. I don't. I don't care about the Grammys. I don't care about the Golden Globes. I don't care about none of that. Like, I don't need any of that to validate our culture.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like Cardi's nominated for 2 Grammys, but that don't make Cardi any more hotter than me. That makes the Grammys more cooler. The Grammys are like, oh shit, I nominated Cardi. Good for y'all for making the right decision, Grammys.
So and this is totally off track, but with the Grammys, what is this, the first year that no white person was, what is the stat?
No white man nominated for Album of the Year. Yeah.
Is that an important stat? It is important, right?
I never thought about it. I honestly never thought about it. I don't give a fuck. The only reason I'm gonna watch the Grammys is because people are gonna be talking about it on social media.
Yeah, I'm only gonna watch because I have to go to a job and talk about it.
Like, I gave my top 5 albums of the year. 2 of ours are in there. JAY-Z 444, Kendrick Lamar Damn.
And Jay-Z, if y'all wasn't giving him that Lifetime Award, I'm not sure that the Grammys would be so accepting of him. Just not sure.
Well,
given the history.
Those are the top 5 top 5 hottest people we think in the culture this year. Cardi B, Offset, 21 Savage, Khaled, SZA, Tiffany Haddish.
Yes.
Do we really want to keep 21 in here? And I like 21 a lot. I'm just talking about now that you've thrown SZA and Tiff in here.
Well, who else would you say? I'm not going to take him out yet because he might be outside with a gun. No, I'm not saying Gucci Mane anything.
Gucci was hot this year, though. Gucci was hot this year. I'm not saying he's the hottest.
Gucci has been hot since he came out of jail.
Top 5.
So that don't help anything.
Yeah.
Gucci got married. I didn't care, and I love them as a couple, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Top 5 hottest.
I don't think anybody else had a hot.
Red hot, right?
year.
Only reason I'm thinking, I'm like, do you throw like an Issa Rae in there? You know what I'm saying? Since we got Tiff in there, like, do you throw like an Issa Rae in there?
Issa goes. She
Issa
goes
went.
in there.
That's what I'm
She's in
saying.
there.
I gotta take 21 out. I gotta take 21 out. I got to.
21 didn't have a better year than Issa.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like,
21 don't shoot us. Issa goes.
yeah.
Hey, wait a minute, man. Somebody at HBO got to make Insecure more than 8 fucking episodes. What the fuck is 8 episodes?
That's a fact.
8 episodes is the developmental deal.
Maybe it's working for her though, the same way 9 songs on an album work.
I'm sure she want to get paid for more than 8 episodes. And they only 30-minute episodes. This second season of Insecure was very fucking short. It was short.
Yeah.
Hey, HBO, pay the fucking woman the money and extend the fucking season, please, so I don't have to watch it in a day.
Oh my God,
I watched this shit a fucking day.
Why you got so mad at
Because I was
HBO
excited
shit,
to binge watch with my girl and get into it, and we was done in an hour.
Yeah, and then y'all go fuck.
No,
8 episodes.
I want to watch the show.
All right, Cardi B, Offset, Cali, Tiffany Haddish, Issa Rae, SZA, 5 hottest in the culture this year, goddammit.
21, don't shoot us.
I 21, you know I fuck with you. But we talking about hottest everything in the culture, all right? If you agree with us, hashtag DopeTrashYear. If you don't agree with us, hashtag DopeTrashYear.
Yes.
And tell us that we don't know what the hell we're talking about.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter because we're the executive producers of the show. This
Yes.
is our fucking show.
And
Sorry.
y'all trash.
Yep, Charlamagne the God, I'm back.
Joe Budden here.
We here, man. This year was dope.
Trash.
Oh, God. Listen, we got a hashtag now. The hashtag is trash, though.
Hashtag is trash.
Hashtag is trash. DopeTrashYear.
But write it anyway.
Yeah. Hashtag DopeTrashYear and comment on what you're seeing us discussing. We've already discussed top 5 albums, top 5 hottest people in the culture this year. Now let's get to a category Joe knows a lot about, even though he's retired. Top 5 lyricists. Not this real lyricists. Finally. We're not gonna do like who had the best album sales and all of that other cute shit, who had the most streams. Straight bars. Because I feel like lyricism is back in a big way. Even though people like to focus on mumble rappers, I think lyricism is back.
I agree.
So start, because you're the lyricist. So you want me to start?
You start, because some of the lyricists that I felt had really good years, again, we've mentioned already.
All right.
So, CyHi, Hov, I don't want to start there. Kendrick, I don't want to start there.
I'm not even putting
Sean, I'll say, as a lyricist.
Yes. My top 5 is Rhapsody, CyHi to Prynce,
I agree.
Kendrick Lamar, Big Sean.
Yeah, what's up with you and Big Sean?
Big Sean's nice,
You
man.
from Detroit? What the fuck? Every list, this nigga shoving Big Sean in here. Now I'm gonna seem like a hater because I'm confused. But whatever, it's cool. I decided it's on every list.
Big Sean is nice, man.
It is nice.
And my final one is Big K.R.I.T. For lyricists of the year. Those are my top 5 lyricists of the year. Now, mind you, I don't have to, and I know you stupid motherfuckers are out there like, well, you don't have Kendrick as your top 5 album. It has nothing to do with his bars, okay? You can have a top 5 album and not be in the top 5 lyricists list, or you can be a top 5 lyricist and not have a top 5 album. But to me, those are the top 5 strictly because of skills, has nothing to do with anything else. Everybody on that list has a very wide range of things that they can touch on, things that they can rap about.
I agree with your list for the most part, maybe except for Sean. And the name that I'm going to say, I'm not saying that this name should replace Sean. I'm not saying that this name is one of the best lyricists. But this year, as a newer act in this mumble rap era, Dave East performed well, a lot.
That's your up north bias.
No.
I'm gonna tell you why it's your up north bias, because I like Dave East. But out of the 5 lyricists I just named, you think Dave East is a better lyricist than any of those guys?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
I'm highlighting Dave because, first of all, I'm not comparing Dave to those gentlemen because Dave is new.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck about New York. I just like the integrity that he's displaying as a new act. It's tough to say, I'm going to rap. I don't care what's happening at Def Jam and the label. I'm putting out 4 mixtapes. You're going to get bars, whether I think y'all want him or not, whether I think his team is advising him. He don't seem like he's trying to catch a record besides that Chris Brown record. It seemed like all he want to do is rap. I don't think Dave East is a better lyricist than the people that
I think you like Dave because he's fucking all the Dominican girls you can't no more.
Dave fucks some ugly chicks too. And who said that? Oh, I can't. You're right.
Yeah.
Ain't getting me. Hey! No. Nah, but salute to Dave. And I agree with your list.
Okay.
Let
Wholeheartedly?
me just make sure.
I said
let me just make
Rhapsody, CyHi to Prynce.
Rhapsody go. Well, time out.
Okay.
All right. Rhapsody, we both put on our best album list.
Yes.
So we're still gonna put her on this list.
I think that the only thing holding Rhapsody back, and it's not even holding her back, but the only thing holding people back from mentioning Rhapsody is one of the best rappers out is because she's a woman. I think it's a lot of sexism that goes into Rhapsody because she's really that nice.
Well, Rhapsody is online and shit and in interviews saying that she does believe that women can stand next to men and rap better than them. Rhapsody, let me be the first one to tell you, it ain't many of y'all that can. It's you, it's Remy, it's Nicki, but it ain't all of y'all, Rhapsody.
And
Calm down.
Nicki's iffy nowadays.
Yes, but I mean, I can't say that because she thinks I hate her.
We got a top 5 trash list coming up. Nicki might make my top 5 trash list of the year. She might. She might.
Why might?
Yeah, she probably on there. Yeah,
She's gotta be there.
We'll get to that. But Rhapsody is just dope. Like Rhapsody should be in the same breath as the Kendricks, the J. Cole. Rhapsody nicer than J. Cole.
So tell me what you think Rhapsody needs to do to maybe get some of that acclaim you think she's missing.
I really don't know. I would tell her to keep working, but that sounds so cliche. Yeah, maybe just another project because now she got the buzz. She's nominated for Rap Album of the Year at the Grammys. You know,
she should have another ninth. Somebody, y'all should have some music in the tuck to release Grammy fucking night. Yes. With her nomination, put some shit out. Do not waste time, Ninth and Rhapsody. Drop soon.
I told Ninth to do something like that. I told Ninth what they should do is a Grammy family freestyle that week. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? Just let Rhapsody get off some bars, 100 bars or something, and just put it out that week.
Ninth probably still looking at Q-Tip.
Who else? CyHi to Prynce.
No, CyHi goes.
CyHi goes.
I don't care if he's on my album list and my lyricist list. Hey, here's my hot take about CyHi. CyHi, lyrically, his album has the best rapping on it that I've heard this year. Best rapping. Audio, just his words. The album came on, and the intro, CyHi starts with 300 bars of church, gospel, street shit. Every song, I guess it was just so many bars on CyHi shit that I'm biased to him because in an era where we're all just doing 12-bar joints,
yeah,
I fuck with CyHi.
Somebody from Revolt is holding up a Joyner Lucas sign. And I like Joyner. He got 1 record this year, bro.
If you don't knock it.
Or 2, the Gucci Gang Free. I've only heard a couple.
Joyner is well on his way up.
Yes.
He's not making any list
this year. No.
And you're not going to fool me by getting hot in December.
No. No.
Getting hot in December.
But that goes back to your point. Like, this is stuff, like November, December might be gauged for next year.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Joyner Lucas, I'm sure will be there at some point. And I love the I'm Not a Racist video. Not now.
You agree with Big K.R.I.T?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
K.R.I.T album had phenomenal rapping. It had a lot of tracks. There was a lot to digest. It was substance. It was K.R.I.T.
Yeah.
I was happy to. Def Jam and Paul, y'all gonna kick yourselves in the ass when y'all look back at some of the albums that came out this year that y'all let walk out of your door, like Big K.R.I.T, like CyHi. Def Jam.
Okay.
Oh, and I feel bad for not. I enjoyed 2 Chainz album this year too. I did.
2 Chainz gets busy.
I did.
2 Chainz does not get the respect he deserves as a lyricist.
As a lyricist. I'm putting fucking Chainz in my lyricist. I'm putting Chainz there.
You ain't give your top 5 yet.
Cause I agree with yours.
Okay.
Except for Sean. So let's see.
All right.
Kendrick.
Boom.
Hove.
Boom.
CyHi.
Okay.
I'm going Chainz, man. I'm putting fucking 2 Chainz.
Okay.
Bodied more life. He bodied his own shit. I'm putting 2 Chainz.
And who's the 5th?
It would be hard for me to argue against Rhapsody. I wanted to try and do it when you were saying Rhapsody.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Yeah.
That's how much I enjoyed her album, and the rapping on her album is better than all the niggas. It is. So I'm going to go rap.
I do have one wild card. My Son. I think My Son is nice, man.
Okay, tell me more.
But I just don't know if he has put out enough work this year.
He has. He has.
Okay.
I think he had, not body.
I'm thinking of the Flex freestyle.
A lot of
body
freestyles.
that.
The Cypher he bodied.
Cypher he killed, the BT Cypher he killed.
He killed the Joyner Lucas freestyle.
He did, man. That's what he's a next year too. Because he needs.
Hopefully.
Because you got to have a body of work, a mixtape. I've heard of Mice did put out a mixtape though.
This year.
I think that was this year.
He did.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
supposed to be on my podcast to talk about it.
Got you.
My thing with Mice, and I agree with you. Mice has had a great year, especially as somebody who's been around for this long. So salute to Mice, you my nigga, you already know. What some people critique Mice by saying they think it's a gimmick.
What? His militancy? Get the fuck out of here. All right.
I know Mice. So
Yeah.
I know better than that. But some people are saying you're riding this whole pro-black militant shit. Let me be the one to tell you, you guys would be wrong. You guys would be wrong in that.
You got Mice on all the way fucked up.
Yeah. That's really him.
That is him all day long. Mice on is screaming Black Lives Matter when nobody's looking.
I think if Mice puts out a project next year and gets some support behind him, then he can make one of these lists.
All right. So, who's your final top 5 lyricists of the year?
I hate Royce didn't come out this year, right? Because I'm
No.
going to say Royce. All right, cool. I'm Hove, Kendrick, CyHi, 2 Chainz, Rhapsody.
Mine is Rhapsody, CyHi to Prynce, Kendrick Lamar, Big Sean, Big K.R.I.T. That's my top 5.
I didn't say K.R.I.T. K.R.I.T. is in mine.
K.R.I.T. is dope,
But I feel
man.
like 2 Chainz needs some fucking respect.
I agree with you.
Because we'll never say he's on a lyricist list.
Yeah.
We will.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
at the
yeah,
end of the
yeah.
year, when is he ever going to make that list? So if there was a time his album was hard this year and he bodied a lot this year, I'm cool.
Yeah. Are you shocked Drake hasn't made none of our lists for nothing yet?
No. Drake's album came out early in the year, so people don't remember what's going on.
More Life was trash too, by the way.
People didn't really like More Life.
That wasn't it.
As somebody who didn't like Views, I wasn't so mad at More Life, but then he started doing all these interviews to tell us, you know, I didn't submit More Life for the Grammys. I don't give a fuck about it. So it's like once you start saying that, how you want the fans to receive
I
the
agree,
music?
100%.
Future, talk about Future.
Talk about Future what?
No, you know what? This is what I said.
Make a list. Future didn't make
We're talking about lyricists. Somebody just told us that we were talking about hottest lyricists, and somebody screaming out Future.
Revolt.
Love Future.
Good old
He's not a
Revolt.
lyricist.
No, but I did enjoy Future's singing album. I enjoyed his singing
He
album.
put out a singing album?
He put out 2 albums back to back. One was rapping, one was singing.
That was this year.
Yeah, the singing one was good. That rap shit was trash.
Listen, I'm sure Future made a lot of money this year.
I'm
Future,
not sure about that if you talk to, who's that? Rocco?
Rocco? Yeah. Future wasn't as hot as he has been in previous years. He just hasn't been. He's been consistent. I'm sure that, you know, if it was a trajectory, it was like this a couple years ago, and it went like here. Now he's just at a steady pace. He's been at a steady pace all year. He put out the project with Young Thug, Super Slime.
What'd you think of that?
It's cool. It wasn't nothing like to write home about. Like it didn't, you know, make me stop what I was doing. I don't throw it on when I'm in the gym. It wasn't that 21 and Offset. That shit was hard.
That was hard.
21 and Offset was hard.
That album really surprised me, and we're not gonna do top 5 surprises, but if we did, that album would be on it. I wasn't even checking for it, and that shit was hard.
And why are we, no disrespect to none of these guys. We're not talking about y'all right now because this is lyricists, all right? So you got your top 5 lyricists of the year. I got my top 5 lyricists of the year.
And he's saying no disrespect. That's him. Disrespect. The fuck? I don't give a fuck. The fuck is you niggas talking about?
This guy. All right, if you agree with our top 5 list, whether you agree with mine, whether you agree with Joe's, or whether you just got some other artists you want to throw in there, hit us up right now with this trash-ass hashtag, DopeTrashYear.
Or just tweet anything you want. But put that hashtag at the end so we can get the, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll be back with more of This Year Was Dope.
And trash.
Yep, Charlamagne the God here.
Joe Budden.
This year was dope.
Absolutely trash.
No, it actually was dope.
It
Now,
was a good trash year.
it was a good trash year. Now, one thing that was popping this year was the media. The media, that's us, you know? Joe was a media man now.
You fucking right, God damn it. I came and spiced this shit up. Monotone professional author man over here.
I'm not gonna front on what Joe's done this year with Everyday Struggle. I got love for Everyday Struggle.
Antics work better in media.
Oh, absolutely. Without question.
I didn't know. So
Because when you're a rapper, you just look like a disgruntled rapper looking for attention.
you look like a fool. You look like a fucking idiot. And somebody should have told me that way earlier.
But you acting like you didn't do media back then too. People
21.
forget when you was doing the morning show on Hot 97.
I was young,
Okay.
so I just had no idea. And when Kevin Lowe said leave and rap, it was like, all right, even though I was making more money in media.
Wow.
So, yeah. So now here we are, And the second you stop rapping, like, I didn't know media was this fun. And I blame you a little bit for not telling me.
You've been watching me do it for how long, Joe?
I didn't know it was this
Come
fun.
on, man. You think
This is fun.
I love it. It's a great game, and it's a great time for the culture. So that's why we're discussing the top 5 media moments / interviews. Now, at first we was gonna break the categories up because I felt like media moments and interviews are 2 different things. But most of these media moments happen during interviews. Yeah. So, who's your top 5? Top 5 media moments / interviews. Let's try to be as objective as possible because we all got. I got the Breakfast Club. You got Everyday Struggle. We both got podcasts. Yeah. But it's other entities out there as well.
I know. My memory is bad, so I don't remember all of the interviews. My Migos interview, I thought was a trash interview.
Let's start with that one.
That was a horror. That was one of the worst interviews that I've seen this year.
That's my favorite media moment.
But one of the best moments.
Absolutely one of the best moments.
Now, it wasn't one of the best moments as it was happening. And it's a moment that has lived entirely too long.
No.
It has.
It's called those Thanksgiving turkeys. Like, those go for a long time. You eat off those all year long.
Security guard.
Chill.
I didn't think it was that great. I didn't think it was great enough for them to still be doing this. It wasn't that great.
People love conflict.
It wasn't that much conflict.
But people love to see an almost fight happen.
It wasn't an almost fight.
It looked like it was almost a fight.
That's because when short niggas get to shuffling around, there's a lot of commotion.
It looked like it was about 20 guys, all from QC, and they was about to lay hands on you.
I love QC.
Academics looking like he was a nervous hamster, like he didn't know what. I've never seen somebody look that nervous in real life. Like, that's movie nervous. Like, when they tell you to act nervous, like somebody's. I've never seen anybody do that.
And that's why I left. That is why I left. Because,
You look sick.
oh, is it we rolling shit? Well, fuck complex. I never got a shake. Damn, all this cream while we rolling though?
Why you just getting a shake on set like that?
Come on, man.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, real niggas, I don't usually have this much cream. But that's why I left that act shit. Because, yeah, all that, and this is gonna sound funny, especially from somebody who does interviews. All that bigging a nigga up in an interview.
What's wrong with that?
That ain't what we there to do.
No, that's not what you're there to do.
But you don't do that either.
It depends. I don't mind celebrating somebody if I like them. You know, I'm not gonna suck their dick the way I did in that moment. But I mean, I'm a big them up.
How do you? All right, so let's have a teaching moment.
Okay.
How do you celebrate an artist during an interview without dick riding?
You can tell somebody. Well, this is the problem with this era. If you do celebrate somebody, they're going to say you dick riding. If you don't like somebody, they're going to say that you're hating. So there's no gray area. But I don't have no problem telling somebody that I think that they're dope and I like what they're doing. Like, you know, if CyHi the Prynce come on there, I'm going to tell them I think he's a phenomenal lyricist. If Rhapsody comes on, I'm going to big her up and tell her how great her album was. That's not dick riding. That's telling the truth to me. Like Tiffany Haddish, we had her on the Breakfast Club a couple weeks ago. I presented her with a gift because her energy is just that dope to me. You know, so it's just like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's some little kid shit to think that you can't celebrate somebody. Now, the reason Ox was so awkward is because you could tell it was already some tension or something going on in that room. So that was almost like
You're supposed to ride with the home team.
Yeah.
You gotta ride with the home team.
Yeah.
See, I've never seen that from y'all. And granted, our first year. But you gotta rock with your squad, good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah,
you got to. And I think he learned that.
I don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? There's been plenty of times, like, it's been things that have happened in the Breakfast Club and people have tried to come at me and Angela and Envy won't say nothing. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But don't be like in that moment, hey, Beanie Siegel, I think that you're one of the most phenomenal MCs of all time. You're great. Like, you know.
Well, he'll learn that. Listen, shout out to Migos. Y'all had a great year. I don't never want to interview you niggas again. I'm taking 2 of them down with me if it happens, and they're not going to do it in no blouses. So, shout out to them. Y'all had a great year, and that was great.
Kodak Black on the Breakfast Club with the ski mask on. Yes. The reason that was a great moment is because I've seen multiple people do that since then. Mace even tried to do it, but he forgot the ski mask and put on the scuba gear when he did the Angie Martinez interview.
That's the old nigga ski mask.
That's the old nigga ski mask, exactly. That was the 90s ski mask.
Yes. I fuck with Mace for the 90s ski mask. The big asshole. Yeah, I'm feeling it. You gotta bring that energy back. That fucking Kodak bullshit. That Kodak interview was a good interview.
That was a good moment.
You know what? And we're highlighting the great interviews here. but your Cam interview was trash.
Cam interview was great.
So we have to highlight some trash. That was trash.
Cam
you
interview
let that
was
nigga
great.
sit there and lie the whole fucking time.
But you don't get Mace with the 90s ski mask without the Cam.
Mace was supposed to come do our shit, right? And then I was gonna take him. I didn't want to talk to Mace anymore.
Mace didn't know what he wanted to do.
It was over.
But I'm saying you don't get that Mace interview without the Cam interview. And plus, I don't expect how people didn't think that the Cam interview was gonna be biased.
I don't know if I really wanted the Mace interview.
I know I didn't want.
And
the
I
Mace
liked
interview.
the Angie Mace interview, but I didn't need it. And I didn't need the Cam interview. Let me tell you that.
Okay.
When you are beefing in rap, because that was a rap beef, you can't reply with an interview.
He replied with a song. Y'all didn't like the song. So he had to come to the Breakfast
It wasn't
Club
mixed.
to talk about some of the things that Mace said about
Mix
him
the
in the
record. Mix your diss song.
I agree with that.
I
agree with
mixed
that.
mine. Y'all still trashed all
I
the
agree
shit.
with that. I told Cam though, I felt like the interview was good because here's the thing about both of these situations. You don't know who's lying.
That's true.
You don't know if Cam's
I think
lying.
they
You
both
don't know
are.
if Mace is lying.
Some lies in both.
But I know who hasn't showed their face yet. Cam's sister. That is the biggest reach in a diss record ever. You can't make up some shit like that, bro. You fucked a sister that don't even exist.
And to piggyback off of that, I don't know why Cam thought that saying that fucking Baby Stace was like a thing. Like saying he fucked Mace's sister.
The only sister I fucked was yours. That was a hard line.
It was, but I'm saying Baby Stace wasn't never like the insta thotty. Like that wasn't.
Really? I don't even know who that is.
That's Mace's sister.
Mace's twin sister.
Baby Stace. Why do I know that line from a song somewhere? But anyway, what other interviews were happening?
Jay-Z and
Jay-Z and Elliott.
Jay-Z and Elliott Wilson.
Jay-Z and Elliott.
That's the top
One of
5
my
this
favorites.
year. Yeah, because Hov hadn't spoke at all. I don't think Hov did no press for the 444 album at all.
Not until then.
Not until then.
Then we
Yeah.
started to see him, but he was pretty candid with Elliott and B-Dot. B-Dot, I wish you would have spoke some more in that interview, but I don't mind it. It's Jay, so what you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean,
I like that interview.
Yeah, I mean, a guy like Jay, you just guide him. You know what I'm saying? You just let him talk. So far we got Migos on Everyday Struggle.
Migos, Hov, Kodak.
Hov, Kodak. I'm gonna go Troy Ave. I thought Troy
Yes,
Ave on Breakfast
y'all
Club.
Troy Ave interview is a top interview of this year. Oh, man.
For all the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? That was a very tragic situation. Like, too much was lost in that whole Irving Plaza situation. You know what I'm saying? From, Taxstone being incarcerated this year.
I felt weird
rest in
hearing
peace to
him.
Banger.
I guess that's what it was about that interview. I felt weird after all that occurred
Yeah.
hearing from Troy Ave.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
And why did he want to be heard from at that particular point?
Yeah. Because it wasn't like he was trying to clear anything up
was
or nothing
nothing.
like that. Like, I don't...
You're out of jail. Somebody
Yeah.
else went in jail. Somebody lost their life. There's a lot of fucking street shit going on. Why are you at a radio station?
And that's what people don't realize when it comes to interviews like that. Because, when we get those requests, we're like, well, do we take this?
Yeah.
Or do we not take this?
Yeah.
That's the ones you consult on. You're like, yo, Troy wants to come up here. Should we even have the conversation? And I'm trying to figure out, was that before Doggy Diamond's interview with Banger's brother?
No. I think
It
it was
wasn't,
after.
right? It was
It
after.
was after.
It was after. No. It was before.
Troy, y'all and Troy
Yeah,
Ave?
Troy was before. Because he did that after.
Oh, yeah, because he spoke on
Yeah,
the things that Troy said.
And I'm not gonna front. I like that Doggy Diamonds interview. That was a good interview, and I totally understood where he was coming from.
That was one of the better interviews.
I can't remember his name.
That Doggy Diamonds was on.
What's Banger's brother name?
Trife.
Trife.
Trife was on that
Yeah. I
podcast.
totally understood where Trife was coming from in that whole Doggy Diamonds interview.
Salute to Trife.
Salute to Trife.
And rest in peace to Banger.
Rest in peace to Banger. Like that whole situation was just a tragic situation.
Yeah, it was so big that we pause that we're gonna talk about it later.
Yeah. So what we got so far?
Those are 4 really good interviews. I'm
Yeah.
having a hard time remembering all the interviews because I've spoken to so many niggas that I didn't want to speak to this year. What do y'all do when y'all get a guest that you really are not interested in? You have to act interested.
No, I don't. I tell them that I'm not interested.
Because you really ask the questions.
It's 3 people in the room.
I know, but
Yeah.
y'all got a job. You
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
the tough shit.
It depends. Yeah.
When you don't want to talk to these niggas, what do you do?
It's not too many people I don't want to talk to though. I keep a sense of discovery. I stay curious. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's what you have to do when you're an interviewer. You know what I mean? Like if somebody's coming in that room, you have to have some type of curiosity about them in some way, shape, or form. Who be the fifth guy? Oh, we forgot about Meek.
Yeah.
He fronted on us.
Meek wasn't coming to Everyday Struggle.
Nah, because you've been killing him for the
No, I
past
have
year.
not.
You've been killing Meek, man.
That's not true.
You was killing Meek and Nicki.
That
You
was
started
2
killing.
years ago.
See, you even got heartburn because you lying.
I got indigestion.
Oh.
2015, I was killing Nicki and Meek together.
Jesus Christ, that was.
That was 2015.
Okay.
So we off that. This year, Meek had a great first half.
He did have a great.
Great
Did have a
first
great
half.
friend. Didn't end so well.
Yeah, but I don't think it's killing him to give him some words of advice and encouragement. The whole industry is saying free Meek.
Yeah.
Free Meek, free Meek. I don't want to say free Meek yet. Because if we free Meek and he comes out and he learned nothing, he's going right back. Somebody has to pick our brother up and say, hey, this is what these white people are doing.
Absolutely.
So I never looked at it like I was killing him.
I think that press run that he did earlier this year, got him back in a lot of people's good graces. Because I think about the Hot 97 interview he did, and he admitted to a lot of things. Like he admitted to, being on drugs,
Pill popping,
you know what I mean? Like and stuff like that
being
was like
addicted.
being addicted to pills. Like I was like, oh, okay. Wasn't the smartest thing probably to admit, especially being that you were still on probation?
You know what? You know what's funny about that?
That was a little
though?
weird.
And this is a little deep here, but recently, a few months ago, when Nicki posted that video of her and Uzi, and both of them niggas looked like they was on every pill in the world.
Yeah.
I immediately referenced in my brain that Meek interview. Because for him to admit that, especially on parole,
Yeah.
that was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Because if you was doing that then I'm gonna assume that they both were doing it.
Doing it together?
I learned a lot from that Meek interview. His skin, his eyes, everything looked good. This was right before he started dropping some really good music.
Yeah.
Meek had a good bounce back year before he didn't bounce back.
He looked more focused, man. The only problem with Meek, God bless him, and God bless the dead, is you remember how Prodigy was after Jay put him on the Summer Jam screen?
Okay.
It was like a different energy
different.
around
It was different.
the character of Prodigy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say that even because the brother's deceased, but that's how it's sort of seen with Meek after Drake. It's a Meek before Drake, and it's a Meek after Drake.
I'm following you.
And it started to come out in a lot of those interviews. You know what I'm saying? Like it was almost like he felt like he had something to prove, but not just as far as bouncing back as an artist. Just on some I'm the street guy. Don't try me. Like it was a lot of that. You know?
Well, I think that's why a lot of the incidents occurred that probably led to where he landed.
Yeah.
Was that Drake shit? Because I'm gonna show you now. I'm not like these niggas. Stop playing with me. I'm gonna just have niggas fuck y'all up.
Absolutely.
You can't do that today.
Can't do that.
Today in hip hop.
Yeah.
But that Meek interview, great interview.
So right now we got Migos Everyday Struggle.
Y'all
Kodak Black Breakfast Club. Elliot Wilson and YN, Jay-Z.
Hove, yeah. Y'all
Troy Ave Breakfast Club. And Meek Mill on Hot 97. Those are our best hip hop media moments.
And if we're forgetting
interviews.
any, fuck y'all's trash.
Hit us up. By the way, if we're forgetting any, it's because we do them all the goddamn time, and it's hard to think about. And plus, I don't be knowing what y'all like. Y'all might have liked the Cam interview, even though it was biased as hell. Why they thought the Cam interview wasn't going to be biased, though?
We expected a little more from that Cam interview.
Cam don't like Mace. I don't like Mace.
Some of us didn't know that you didn't like Mace. Some of us didn't know that. So, and for Cam to get on there and say, I never diss Mace.
He didn't diss Mace. He told the truth about Mace.
Which could be a diss. If you tell the truth about somebody. First of all, it ain't on Cam to decide if he dissed Mace. That's on Mace. And what I will say was annoying about that Cam Mace shit, I talked to Mace way too many times at 6 a.m. from that beef.
Yeah.
As somebody who has never spoken to Mace in my life, but salute to Mace, man.
Was that a good moment this year?
Yes.
Cam and Mace?
Well, now here's where I'll admit my New York
Okay.
bias. As a biased New Yorker, yes.
Yeah.
Because other niggas don't give a fuck. They don't care about Cam and Mace.
I mean,
They're beefing anyway.
Yeah, it sparked a lot of good conversations, and this is my thing. I like anything that sparks good moments in the culture, right? So,
But
Cam,
you shitted on Mace when he sparked a good moment in the culture. As a 47-year-old, however old he is, nigga that can still rap like
Mace
that.
is 47.
I don't know how old he is.
If you're 47, you can't have the 90 ski mask on.
44, 45, however old he is, he can still rap.
It was all right. It was all right. It wasn't Sheetha, but we'll get to that. It wasn't
It was
Sheetha.
hard.
Man, it wasn't Sheetha. Sheetha was hard.
They ain't even give Remy
Yo,
credit for shit.
Mace ain't even spawned no memes. And I hate to be that guy. I
Get
know
him
I
outta
should be
here.
better than this, but it didn't even spawn a meme. Think about that. It didn't spawn a meme. Mace diss record didn't spawn one meme.
But that's not because of Mace. That's because we love Cam too much.
You think?
We love Cam.
Nah, nobody's above that type of slander on the internet.
You will not ever see Cam on a meme.
I just
Unless
don't-
it's a cool one like
Yeah.
from Paid in Full or some shit.
I just don't think his lyrics were that visual that they could paint pictures or make pictures in this case.
Nigga, you better
The
go.
diss
Hey,
Cam.
you better go listen to that fucking Mace diss again.
Eh,
And
it was cool.
I'm gonna go listen to your Sheetha review too.
Phenomenal.
All right.
I loved Remy Sheetha. We about to talk about that moment in a minute. But those were our top 6 hip hop media moments, interviews. Hashtag DopeTrashYear. Tell us what interviews you liked, and we'll be back with more of this bullshit. Peace. Hey, Charlamagne the God here.
Joe Budden here.
This year was dope.
I thought it was trash.
No, this year was dope. But if you think it's trash, let's talk about the
I
trash.
thought it was
then.
a little bit of both, but there was some trash here, and every time we get to December, the likes of Charlamagne and his peers never want to highlight the trash.
That's
You know?
because I talk about the trash all year long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you should be able to pick 5 niggas that was the trashiest.
We've never done this before. I like this category.
Me too.
Top 5 trash artists
Number 1.
of 2017.
Oh, well, and this list is not in any chronological order.
Now, I'm going to be honest. We were sitting around talking about it behind the scenes. I didn't necessarily have 5 total.
Me neither.
But you had, what, 3?
3.
And I got 3. So let's combine them. Let's throw it out there.
Yeah, but are a few of them going to be the same again? Yachty's number 1.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
You talking about from a musical perspective?
Yes, only
okay.
music.
All right, okay.
No, he had a great year in
Gotcha.
business.
Okay.
And that's why I'm putting him on this list. His year was so great in business that before I knew much about him, listening to some other people, I had some expectations when they were telling me that there was this young, hot kid. I see him in interviews. He's dissing Biggie. He's dissing Pac. I was thinking I was going to hear something. I put that album on, and outside of fucking Peekaboo, which that beat is hard, it's not a good album.
You do realize we're not supposed to like Lil Yachty, though. Lil Yachty is not making music for our age demographic.
My son told me he was trash.
How old is your son?
16.
Oh,
My son
it
puts
sounds like
me
you're
on-
saying my son told me.
Oh, no. My son did tell me he was
Oh,
trash,
my
probably.
God.
But I'm saying my kid has to put me on to some of the people I'm not supposed to listen to.
Yeah.
I told Yachty when I interviewed him, I don't think you making music for my demographic.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I'm here to listen to this shit.
Yeah, when we had Yachty on the Breakfast Club, I told him that, you know,
Why?
people, he's got an audience, but I told him people look at him as the poster child for whack artists.
And they take offense to that, it seems.
He
'Cause
should.
I saw that interview.
He should take offense to it.
Why?
Why would you want somebody calling you whack or saying you're a poster child for whack artists?
No, you shouldn't want that. But in the event that it happens,
Yeah.
you shouldn't give a fuck what other people got to say. Those that mind don't matter. Those that matter don't mind. I get it.
Yeah.
He's young, so he don't know that yet. Hopefully, he grows into that.
I don't have Yachty on my list. I want Yachty to keep doing his thing. You know who I
Me
got?
too. It was still a trash year.
You know who I got on my list?
Don't start.
Eminem. Your man, your guy.
Are we rolling? Is this beef
Shady
footage?
Aftermath.
How?
Okay. Eminem was trash all year long. And the bad part about Eminem, he didn't come around to the 4th quarter and put up enough trash points to be all-star trash this year. The BET Freestyle Cypher, love
I
the
loved it.
message. Love the message. I love to see a white person using their privilege to combat prejudice. But
Yes.
the bars was super subpar
Oh,
as
you got
fuck.
it. You cannot like Big Sean on that Metro album and talk about M on that Trump freestyle. What was wrong with the bars?
Eminem said, being racist is the only thing you're fantastic for because you're orange and you get your rocks off. LeBron James tweeting that with fire emojis. I'm like, that shit is such a fucking reach.
Let me interrupt.
First of all, the Thing isn't even orange. I'm a comic book head. So the Thing from the Fantastic Four isn't even really orange.
What color is he?
He's like a yellowish, beige color, and it's like, get your rocks off. What does that even mean? They never kicked
The thing was a rock.
but they never kicked him out of the Fantastic Four. How did he get the rocks off? Like, it didn't make no sense.
Didn't the thing rocks fly off of him?
No.
He could shape change.
No, he didn't. The Thing was just a big, hard mass Like the Hulk, he didn't shape
Listen,
change.
I can't defend
it
it.
was a reach. And all you
I like the verse.
Fuck Donald Trump. Like, okay, hey, yeah, white boy wilding out on Trump. We love that. That act wore thin fast.
That's where I will agree with you.
That act wore thin fast.
I like that verse, and I was one of the people to champion that verse. It wasn't until after that verse that I started to agree with you. That verse I didn't mind, and I appreciate white people doing all that. It wasn't until it seemed like he was waiting on a Trump response that I was like, all right,
He even said that on Wu Kid. He was like,
Yeah, I know.
I was mad he
I
didn't
was
respond.
disappointed.
So that lets me know you weren't doing it because you honestly were trying to use your privilege to combat prejudice. You were just trying to get Trump to respond to you. Or maybe it could have been
Could've been
twofold.
both.
Could have been both. You're right. It could have been both.
How can he make the top trash list when he just got here in the fourth quarter? Walk on Water, Beyonce, no.
Garbage.
Beyonce was on it.
Garbage. And I'm a Pinkett Smith Winfrey Knowles Carter. Okay? Beyonce was the best part of that record. The beat is trash, and what he's rapping about, it sounds like you're driving in the car and you got your windshield wipers going and it's not even fucking raining. That shit is horrible.
And it's really annoying to have your windshield wipers on. It's not
Listen, that shit is like Cold in the D. That's a Cold in the D record.
Cold in the D was hard.
I know. but
Cold in the D was hard.
It feels like, it sounds like how you think Cold in the D would sound.
I'm not putting.
If somebody told you the name of it, if you heard that record, you're like, what's the title of that song? Cold in the D.
Cold in the D is hard.
That shit is trash. And then the new shit, Untouchable,
Trash.
garbage.
That one is trash. I'm not putting him on the list for Walk on Water, but I'll put him on the list for a really, really, really bad album rollout and Untouchable. Now, granted, I have not heard the album yet, and it leaked, so I'm only saying that because it leaked.
That's how you
So-
know an album is trash. If your album leaks in 2017, that means you put it out. Because it's been getting such bad reviews that you can't wait. You heard everybody talking about how trash your singles were. You was like, nah, fuck that. I'm sitting on this fire. Let me put it out. Albums don't leak in
Well, I was
2017,
about to
Joe.
say, how does an album leak?
It doesn't. They put it out because he was getting such bad reviews, and all it did was get even more bad reviews.
I love Eminem. I'm signed to Eminem. And while I think Untouchable is fucking trash, I'm supporting Eminem.
Listen,
But he is going to go on this list.
I do think, I thank Eminem. He donated to our Change for Change. We raised
Oh, you fucking phony fuck. This guy fucking... Are you kidding me?
He donated
You can't...
He donated 150 grand to our Change for Change
Oh,
charity.
you put him in Rice. You can't put him on a trash list.
Why not?
Because he gave y'all money.
So what?
That's how it goes.
If your bars are whack, that has nothing to do with nothing. I can love you for your charity and donating to Change for Change and still tell you that you're a trash MC.
That's when you call your credit card company. Say, hey, that charge, I don't know.
Who else you got on the list? Okay.
Nicki.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki has to go on the trash
I think
list.
Nicki is on the
She is high on the trash list. She has exhibited a lot of fucking trash this year, and I'm not talking about music. Well, music
Nah, I'm
too.
talking about music. Nicki.
I mean, period.
I've never seen. This is the first. I'm not gonna say I've never seen. I can't remember the last time I saw a superstar of Nicki's caliber
Talk about it
put out 3 records
at the same time
at the same time.
on a weekend.
And she, listen, by the way, the No Frauds record had the iHeartRadio stimulus package. Meaning
Yes.
that you're going to play every hour on the hour on every urban station throughout the country. She might even been on some of the pop stations. She had Wayne and Drake on the record. That record didn't
No
go,
excuse.
bro. That record didn't grow. She
Alright.
had another record with Wayne on it. That record didn't go at all. And then she had a third record. I don't even know what the fuck happened to that shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
Now, Nicki, I know you're watching this because you watch everything. I know you're a little sensitive, and I know you think that I may have an issue with you. I do not.
She thinks I don't like her
I
either.
do not have any issue with Nicki Minaj, except for you cannot post your accolades on Instagram every day for the year. I'm gonna call you trash.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
if
yeah.
you have to continuously tell us, you know, was that Deion said? No, that was Barry Sanders said, when you get in the end zone, act like you've been there before.
Yeah.
So to your point, Nicki Minaj is a superstar.
Superstar.
You cannot have 90 million Instagram followers and put out 3 records and none of them catch.
Superstar, and she's had a dope career. She's had a great career thus far. Like, nobody's taking nothing away from Nicki's catalog. Nobody's taking nothing away from her resume. We're fully
I
aware
am.
of all her accolades.
No, I am taking away from her resume, and I'm not fully aware of her accolades. I don't give a fuck about them accolades.
Why are you taking away from her resume?
Because some niggas did it when you had to go to a store and buy an album. I don't want to hear you down Aretha Franklin because today technology is advanced and people can go on their phone and listen to something, and now that affects the charts.
Yeah.
Nicki knows that.
Yeah.
So for you to continue to do it, you trash. You trash. Come on.
I mean, just for me personally, I just think what Nicki did this year was trash musically. I didn't like a lot of her moves.
That was the other thing. Wait, this is how you know she trash. In the year of the women. This is the year of women.
Oh, shit.
We in the year of women.
Yeah.
And you trash.
Yeah, I mean, she had the verse on Rake It Up.
That was hard.
That was cool.
That was hard.
But that could have been anybody on that record, by the way. Anybody could have did. It's not like she did anything phenomenal on that record. Cardi could have been just as dope on that record.
And, I mean, truth be told, we love that verse probably a little bit because all her verses been trash. Like, that
man.
verse has been, that verse was really good.
Yeah.
Break It Up is really good. Fucking.
Motorsport was good. Motorsport was good. Motorsport was.
Those are her two
good.
dope verses for the year, back to back, while she has a project coming.
Yeah. And that's
Too late for back to back dope verses now.
Yeah, and I'm like early this year, you know, just the way she handled the whole response to Sheether, it was trash.
bad.
And then when she did reply, she tried to, we don't put out diss records, we put out hit records and diss you on them.
You
None of
cannot
those records
say
were
that
hits.
and it don't be a hit.
None of those records were hits.
When you say, hey, all we do is hits over here, you better make sure it connects.
Yeah, Nicki's definitely
That
on the
one
list.
didn't connect.
That's the one we agree on thus far. Because you don't agree with Eminem.
No, I put him there too.
Okay, you got him. I don't agree with Yachty, though.
You fucking.
I don't agree with Yachty. Who else?
What, is that 3?
No, it's 3. I'm going to tell you, I got another one. Post Malone.
I scoff.
Posty.
Wait, you don't like Post Malone?
Trash.
You don't like Post Malone?
I think he's trash.
There we go. Okay, so let's talk about that.
I
Why?
think he's trash. I didn't like his interview he did with Rolling Stone.
What did he say?
I felt
Oh,
like,
that was a bad one.
Yeah, I think he sounded like very arrogant, you know, very entitled. I didn't like how he shitted on Justin Bieber because Justin Bieber's got his life together. Think about that. Think about what kind of world we live in. When Justin Bieber was getting in all of this trouble and was pissing in buckets and doing drugs and getting arrested, we was killing him.
By the way, Justin Bieber is still doing all that stuff.
Maybe.
We just don't see it.
I don't think so. I think they did that. Remember when they did that roast of Justin Bieber? That shit was like an exorcism. They got the nigga out of Justin Bieber. Think about it. They got the nigga out of him. They got Little Twist. They sent Little Twist to jail to keep him away from Justin Bieber, right? Got Little Twist away from him. There was another Little away from him. He started going to Hillsong with Carl Lentz, and he got his life together.
Yeah, they got Justin away from Sean Kingston and everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, true.
They got
That's
his
true.
life together. He was back on the charts with records and everything.
That's true.
So I didn't like how Post Malone was in the interview shitting on that. Like,
But you just calling him trash because he has said a lot of trash shit this year, not musically, are you?
I don't like his music either. I like Rockstar. Rockstar's a good record, but I like it because of the beat and 21 Savage.
No, you won't.
I do. What is Post even say on that record?
Yo, I don't even understand how you are this successful and this biased.
I'm not biased. You think Post Malone is a dope artist?
Yes.
Why?
All right, here I'm about to get in trouble.
Why? Tell me why. I need to know why. What is
You ready
dope
for
about
this?
Post Malone? Yeah.
When White Iverson came out, I hated Post Malone.
Trash.
And then, and I saw some other things from him where he was looking hillbilly-ish before he got famous. You know, they find the old shit.
Yeah.
He looked crazy.
Yeah.
But he's one of the people I think that started to consistently deliver good songs, right? His song with Justin Bieber I like a lot. Rockstar I like a lot. Actually, that album that Justin Bieber was on, it wasn't a bad album. It shocked me from Post Malone. So, and then I met him. And when I met him, he was a really good guy and had really great energy. So I was like, damn, I feel like a fucking dick. You're making good music. Why am I holding this against you? You know who else is like that too?
Who? You know whack artists can be nice people.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
You know who else? G-Eazy. I feel like
I like G-Eazy.
G-Eazy is one of them niggas I would never, ever want to listen to by just appearance. But when I hear those songs, he's proven that he belongs there. He's been consistent. And I kind of feel like that about Post, so I'm not going to get him out of here like y'all keep getting him out of here.
I think Post is whack. What about Macklemore? Did Macklemore come out this year? Was that this year? When you try to make a comeback?
Wait, Macklemore did drop this year, but it was quiet.
That was Macklemore? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Year.
Every white artist was whack this year. Like, is there any dope white artists?
Taylor Swift was trash this year. That's not hip hop.
I'm talking about rappers. Eminem,
Post
Malone, Macklemore, Iggy can't get shit going.
G-Eazy's white.
Jeezy dope. Yeah, Jeezy moving. Jeezy moving.
He's tall and white.
He's the only one.
You got to take that shit out of his hair.
He's the
I
only.
had Gemini this year.
Oh my God.
You know, he dropped. It was just a little quiet.
A little? A little?
It was a little quiet.
Crickets. Complete crickets. From where Macklemore was?
Timeout was when?
What, 2-3 years ago?
Okay, see, I'm familiar with Macklemore before he caught that run. And
okay.
he was rocking out there in Seattle. He was selling out shows.
Yeah.
He was doing his thing.
Yeah.
And then he caught that run, and then it stopped. So I don't hold that against him because it stopped.
Got you.
It shouldn't have probably been there.
All right. Listen, when y'all put this list up, right, put Yachty and put Joe's face next to it. And then put Nicki and put me and Joe's face next to it.
Yeah,
Put Eminem
You
and
like
put,
Yachty's album?
I think Yachty's.
Oh, it's not for us.
It's not for
You
us.
keep going to
I
that.
can't even.
Not for us means trash. Not for us is for niggas that want to
I
say
don't-
trash, but they're not man enough to say, oh, it's not for me.
I don't listen to Yachty's music.
Me neither. He's still trash.
Now, I'll say this. I think that certain music is subjective, right? Because if I'm in a room with a bunch of little kids, they telling me that Yachty shit is dope. I can't tell them that they're wrong.
You can't, no.
Because I don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? But things
That's
that are more along my line of peer them, Eminem, Nicki Minaj.
All right, so he's right. He's right.
Yeah.
Pardon me. I thought the album was trash, but that don't mean that he should be on the trash list for the year.
That's kind of hard to put Yachty on the trash list for the
that's
year.
for me just taking out my quality control issues here at Revolt.
At least he's being honest.
Hey,
he's not being biased.
Yachty, you are trash, but you're not gonna go on this list.
I don't think he should be on the list.
I know, I'm fucking with him.
Eminem, Nicki.
So that means we only got M and Nicki. But there was some more niggas that was trash.
No.
Yes, there was.
I'm literally sitting here thinking right now, and I can't think of two people I thought was more trash than Eminem and Nicki this year. And probably because I'm disappointed because I really enjoy both of them. You know what I'm saying? Historically, I've enjoyed both of them. Eminem is a phenomenal lyricist. Nicki's a phenomenal lyricist. I can't believe they let me down the way they have this year.
You don't feel like people are turning their backs on M, or do you feel like people have always felt this way and or have never said anything?
No, I don't think people turning their back on them. I just think that M's really not delivering. That's really what it boils down to at the end of the day. It was okay.
Okay.
It was okay. It wasn't whack. You know what I'm saying? It was okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't whack. But I just think people, you got to deliver. That's all it boils down to. Every artist out there that's watching this, criticism can come and go. But if you deliver, people will always fuck with you and say that you're dope. Like, just be dope. How hard is it to be dope?
If M album drops and does astronomical numbers, will he have delivered?
No. And why do people keep saying that? Oh, he's going to sell records. I don't give a shit.
No, I'm saying because if your album sells, the masses normally say you deliver.
That's
you
not
execute
true.
it.
That just means that he has enough catalog and enough of a resume that people will go out there and buy this album. That don't mean that the album was dope. Numbers lie.
When did J. Cole's album come out?
December of last year. That shit was whack too.
He lucked out.
That shit was whack. That shit was whack.
He lucked out because that was a bad album.
Listen, one of the biggest lies ever told is that numbers don't lie. Numbers do lie. Eminem can come out right now and sell 20 million records and that album still not good. And don't make it good just because it sold 20 million records. That doesn't mean 20 million people bought it. That's all. It was marketed properly.
But if it is good, would you say it's good?
Absolutely.
Just
I
ask
give
him.
it up for him.
Just ask him.
Absolutely, 100%. So damn.
Somebody from Revolt, tell us who else came out that might have been trash since I took Yachty off my list.
I mean, Future dropped 2 albums and y'all didn't say
Oh,
nothing about it.
no.
So
I'm not calling Future trash.
Future not trash.
I'm not calling
Frank
it.
Ocean dropped this year. Chanel.
Yo, you know what? This is what I will say about Frank Ocean.
He might be trash, yo.
I've been saying that, right? Yo, I have
might be
been
trash, man.
saying
Word up.
that since Channel Orange and that other shit that all of us love, fam, y'all gotta knock it off, man. I get it.
Yeah.
I understand.
It's a lot of hype with Frank Ocean,
Yeah.
bro. I know he
Hov
sort
loves
of came
Frank.
out the closet, so people don't really want to get at him, but I don't know, man.
Man.
Musically, he kind of trash, bro.
Every time I say that I didn't enjoy Blonde, the Frank fans look at me like I am a nut.
Yeah, Frank
Was
Ocean.
Blonde like that?
Nah, Frank's
No.
one of those artsy guys that people act like if you don't like, then you don't really know music.
These niggas y'all are hiding trash behind artsy.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
that Blonde shit, it ain't a drum on there till track 17. And I like drums because I'm black. Sorry, Frank.
I like Channel Orange, though. That's the last
course.
project I can remember from Frank
Of course.
that I actually
Hey,
liked.
I like Channel Orange with him talking about his boyfriend. I don't care.
Yeah.
But this blonde shit, no. I need a drum.
Frank came out this year?
Yes.
Oh, he on the trash list then.
Well, wait.
He on the trash list. You can't have that much hype and have that much people love you, from Issa Rae to Solange to Beyonce to Hove, and I didn't remember your album came out this year.
Talk about it.
Wow.
Yeah, SZA's the new Frank.
Wow. Hey, SZA's the new Frank. Listen, people are looking at this list right now.
That's funny.
And they're like, this
I
caption
don't
has
give
to
a
be
fuck.
wrong. Eminem, Nicki Minaj, Frank Ocean.
Yes.
Trash of 2017.
Trash. The people on the list have really been trash this year.
Nah,
I think the trash list is our best list so far. Told y'all niggas.
Wow.
There's one more trash person.
Post is trash.
Oh, get Logic the fuck out of here, man. Get him the fuck out of here. Trash. I don't care if he can rap.
Why you think Logic trash, man?
And no, man.
Why?
For the same reason that you said M is trash.
You think he's pandering to gay people?
He's pandering
Who was
everybody.
Logic? Who was that song about? Gay?
Suicide.
Oh, Suicide. Shit.
Logic is pandering everything.
Yep.
Logic has a song. Hey, nobody is higher on mental health than me.
Yeah.
You cannot name your song the suicide hotline number, even though I like that. I like that because I need y'all to call that number.
I never understood that. I get it though. I get it.
All that I'm black, I'm white.
I didn't like
both.
that. I
That's my point.
don't understand the biracial struggle thing. Like I didn't know biracial people went through struggles, and it's not a.
They do, I guess.
I have no idea. I don't know what the struggle would be.
Oh, now you sound like the white people talking about us. Now you sound like the white
I'm
people
dead
talking about
serious
us.
though.
You guys struggle?
What would the biracial struggle be? Because if you're biracial, right? Like say J. Cole's biracial, Drake's biracial, but they look black. Barack Obama, they're black. At the end of the day, whether they think so or not, people identify them as a black man.
I think on Logic album he was talking about his and this is what I got from the biracial struggle, that his mom treated him differently because of his dad and because he was black.
So you have mommy issues.
Well, that's
And is Logic black? When I look
Logic
when I look at Logic, I don't see a black person.
I don't see black anything.
Yeah, me
Logic
neither.
is not black.
Logic looks like Pete Davidson. Him and Pete Davidson are the same person.
Logic got to show me some records for him to even continue this I'm black and white spiel. No, nigga.
That joint on Lucas, man?
What about it?
Suicide.
No, that was Logic's
Logic.
fucking record.
All right, so who?
That 1-900. Oh man, Logic is so trash. We got 6 trash niggas now.
Okay, Yachty, Eminem, Nicki Minaj, Post Malone, Frank Ocean, Logic. I don't know if I agree with the Logic thing, but
Oh please.
I'll tell you this, Logic, I don't like your white side. All right, I don't like the white side of Logic.
If you listen to a Logic album, the Logic album, you're gonna put him on this list for that horrible display of content with I'm black and I'm white. Shut the fuck up.
I do wonder about I don't want to say, I do wonder about the pandering thing, but those are a lot of different issues to tackle. Like, is he saying that him being biracial causes him to have some type of mental issues and has made him contemplate suicide? Like, what was that about?
It's trash.
Yeah.
It's trash. I will not speak to his mental health.
Yeah.
He might really be sick. Cool. He might really be black too.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Yeah.
He's trash.
Yeah, I've said that before. I don't
It's
give a
trash.
that biracial struggle shit is garbage.
I'm off it. Hey, Logic, and you can rap. I have nothing against you personally, but that. Sorry.
Yeah, you got to pick a side in this era. You either Black Lives Matter or you alt-right. You know what I'm
If J.
saying?
Cole
Like,
wrote a song right now talking about all his white struggles,
nobody would give a fuck.
get the fuck
and,
outta
yeah,
here.
then we get J. Cole out of here, especially you, J. Cole.
Yeah.
And by the way, J. Cole's a biracial person who embraces black power all day long. He identifies as a black person. Logic has to do the same. Logic, you got to pick a fucking side.
and you wear glasses, so no. You can't be biracial and suffer from depression and wear glasses. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, hashtag DopeTrashYear right now. Tell us if we got it right. Tell us if we got it wrong.
I'm sure we forgetting some trash.
Bobs, I'm sure that y'all about to light our shit the
Fuck
fuck
y'all.
up. I don't care. All right, we want Nicki to do better next year. And that don't mean Nicki can't go from the trash list to the hot list next year. Everybody on this list can go to the hot list next year.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay?
you got an album drop.
Yeah, you never know.
Might be hot.
So we'll see. We'll be back with DopeTrashYear. Yep, Charlamagne the God.
Joe Budden.
We're back with This Year Was Dope.
Trash.
No, it was actually dope.
It was cool. It was all right.
This is just our take on things, our opinion. Two cultural critics. You watch us do our things every day on Breakfast Club and Everyday Struggle, respectively, and on the podcast Brilliant Idiots and on the Joe Budden podcast.
Yes, sir.
So we're just here chopping it up, and right now we're going to talk about the tragedies that happened this year, man. The 5 biggest tragedies of the year.
Starting where we left off, Nicki Minaj. Tragedy.
Nicki Minaj
She
tragedy. Yeah. Remy Ma. I would never let
That's fucked
anything.
up.
No, you're right. I would not let anything distract me from the fact that Remy Ma ethered freaking Nicki Minaj.
That was a tragedy.
Over the ether instrumental.
Yes.
And Nicki Minaj did not have a good response.
Ether, the instrumental that we thought should have been left alone, shouldn't be touched.
Remy bodied it.
On a Saturday. I keep saying that because that's important. In my brain as an MC, you would never, today I wouldn't think to put a diss track out on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Remy stopped everything happening on a Saturday.
And that was
in the summer.
In the summer, no, it wasn't the summer. It was February. It was CIAA weekend in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I remember that vividly because the Breakfast Club does a day party every Saturday of CIAA weekend. And I was in Charlotte. And I never forget because it was me, it was my man 6'4", and my man Wax. And me and Nicki were texting all morning. And Nicki was in one of her moods. And she was texting me saying that I'm the one that's fueling this whole shit with her and Remy. And I'm like, what shit with you and Remy? I don't know anything about you and Remy.
Were you fueling it?
Not that I know of, because I didn't know it was a thing.
Which means you were fueling it.
No, I did not. And I was sitting there telling Nicki, like, yo, I don't think Remy has a problem with you. I have never heard Remy say anything bad about you. And, even when they go back and forth with those little subliminals on records, that could be anybody. That could be any girl.
No, it ain't but 2 of them, though.
Yeah, but what else? If you're a girl and you rapping and you be like, yo, I'm going to pop that bitch. I'm going to take the queen's crown. Like, you're talking about other women.
Talking about the one other woman that raps.
So when guys do it, are they always talking about?
There's mad niggas that rap.
Yeah, that's
mad niggas
that's
that rap.
always sketchy with me. I don't never go that deep with it. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think Remy was ever talking about
So
Nicki.
you lied to Nicki. So you lied to Nicki. You told her, and I ain't no beef. And then the day after Sheetha came
No,
out.
not the day after. About an hour or 2 later, I text Nicki back. I was like, my bad, you was right.
Did she hit you back?
Yes. Then got mad at me because I posted on Twitter, this shit is hard.
Oh, so you can't do that.
Listen, I don't have
You have
friends.
to be an objective.
No, I don't. Why do we have to be objective?
Because we're radio. Well, you're a radio person.
That's whack.
And I'm an internet person.
We got platforms. I want to give my opinion just like everybody else.
Yo,
I'm a
he's
fan.
right. He's right. Hey, I'm not gonna be objective.
Me neither.
If I hate one of you niggas, I'm gonna sound like I hate one of you niggas.
I'm a fan of the culture.
Yeah, and if you ask me why, I'll tell you why. But yeah, you're gonna get trashed.
And
I ain't mad at you.
And that was an old school hip hop beef. Remy killed her with bars. She
Yeah.
did not respond well at all. She responded with accolades. Nicki had a fucked up year, bro. If you think about it.
I'm trying to tell you. And now, listen, the bounce back year can happen, but
Yes.
I don't know if the trash year happened maybe because Wayne and Drake wasn't so prevalent. Because that's when I think of Nicki, in her heyday, it was Nicki, Wayne, Drake.
Yeah.
She's having a hard time without them two.
Yeah.
She is.
And then she tried to come back with a response record with Drake and Wayne on the record, and it still wasn't dope. It still wasn't dope. So that was a very tragic moment. That was the moment Nicki let us all down.
I told Nicki that she needed to pull up that Quiet Storm beat, some old New York, just hard shit, and just go. Stop trying to make a song.
Yeah.
Stop trying to make us dance.
Yeah.
Stop trying to get in the club. See, that's the new thing with the kids.
Yeah.
The kids today, when they dish you,
Yeah.
they just want to put it in a hit so you could hear it everywhere you go. No, Drake does that well.
Yeah.
Y'all do not.
Which is so weird because Remy used such an old school method. Nicki tried to come with the new school method and the old school method won. But then when Remy tried to come back around and do a new school method with another one,
Trash.
that was trash.
Trash.
So it's weird. Like, stick to what you know. You know what I mean? Stick to what.
Only because she had already. She did was what, 7 minutes long?
7 minutes. There's nothing else to say. Nothing else to say.
You did it.
Nothing else to say.
I don't care who wrote it.
Nothing else to say. Another tragic moment of the year.
Remy, we love you. Prodigy.
Oh,
Tragic.
man. Oh, man.
Rest
oh,
in
man.
peace.
Oh, man.
Caught me totally by surprise.
Oh, man.
I was super glad that I got to mend any issues I had with him before he left. We didn't have a sign. There was no warning. Like, this was abrupt, even though we knew he was sick. So
I was mad about that, too, because I thought TMZ was trying to clown when they said he choked on an egg.
I didn't like that.
Nah, the author of the
I didn't
done
like
language,
that.
come on, man. Punch you in the face, stab your brain with your nose bone.
And I
you
wouldn't
choked
care.
on an egg?
I wouldn't care if he did choke on an egg.
Don't put that.
Don't say it.
Don't put that.
Don't say it.
Don't
TMZ.
put that.
No.
Say he suffocated. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's choked on an egg. Prodigy? That shit sounded crazy, man. Very tragic.
Rest in peace, Try-G. Salute to Havoc.
And-
Salute to Prodigy's family in my prayers.
Real quick, there was a period in time, maybe a 2-year window, maybe 3, where Prodigy was the best MC in the game.
100%.
And I don't know why people
Who's-
don't acknowledge that.
Who's arguing?
People just they don't acknowledge that for some reason.
They don't remember it.
They don't remember it. But the Infamous album, Murder Music album, Hell on Earth, the HNIC solo
that's
album,
it. Yeah.
Prodigy was phenomenal.
That's it.
Phenomenal.
End it. That is the run. Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Taxstone going to jail. Taxstone went to jail. Martin Luther King Jr. weekend, very tragic situation because Taxstone was one of those people in the media space with us.
He was on his way to do this.
He was on his way. He was there.
Yeah.
He
was doing it.
He was doing it. Tax Season podcast was booming. He was about to start Tax TV show. But that's just such a tragic situation altogether because Troy Ave really hasn't been the same since that situation. You know, Banger's dead. I still don't really know what happened in that whole situation, but I feel like it's something I feel like could have been prevented.
And the podcast game definitely lost that.
Podcast game definitely
that's
lost.
That's not important in the grand scheme of things, but I mean, it's sad.
We could have stopped that. It didn't have to get to that level. You understand what I'm saying? Like it didn't. Whatever happened, it didn't have to get to that. People could have intervened.
Yeah, we could have intervened. So I mean, that begs the question. I mean,
should somebody intervene with you in the
when-
Migos?
No,
Oh.
but I'm saying when do you intervene?
That's
Because
what-
I mean, we saw them going back and forth on
Yeah.
Twitter,
Yeah.
and we took it for what it was, just a back and forth on Twitter.
Yeah, that's the problem with hip hop. The problem with hip hop is we see people beefing, or we hear people say shit on records, and in our mind we're just like, oh, that's just entertainment. That shit ain't gonna go nowhere. Until
Yeah.
it goes too motherfucking far.
I can't even bring up Prodigy without mentioning Peep as one of the tragedies, just because of how we're highlighting drug usage in hip hop, the addiction to pills. In hip hop, there seems to be now the ongoing conversation between the new guys and the veterans of, hey, you guys are using and you guys were selling. Like, that's a prominent thing.
Two sides of the same coin, man.
Exactly.
Both destructive to the community.
Exactly.
Does nothing for nobody. Two negatives, if you ask me.
And while I wasn't very familiar with Peep, in the age of the Lils, with Lil niggas running shit, real sad that the young kids had to lose one of the people that they really rocked with over something like this. And the details of it all, real sketchy. Hey, as we keep talking about tragedies, why can't I talk today? The girl getting locked in the freezer, I know that don't have nothing to do with nothing here, but it was Chicago, it was one of us, you locked in the freezer at a kickback. We all love kickbacks.
Yeah.
That was sad.
You know,
it was a sad year.
And you know what was crazy about the Lil Peep situation too? For whatever reason, I think kids realize you can fucking have a drug overdose. I don't think they realized that. It was kind of like us when we were younger and we would hear like, oh shit, Biggie really got shot and killed. Oh shit, Pac actually died this time. Like, oh, guns can kill you. Like,
Yes.
it was almost like these kids had a revelation like, oh, these drugs can really kill us?
And then all of the little kids after Pete passed away. Oh my God, I never want to do this again. Oh, please.
Yeah, so right now we got Nicki Minaj
Yes.
getting ethered by Remy,
She
very
should be
tragic.
There. She should be there twice.
The whole Urban Plaza situation, Taxstone ended up in jail.
Yes.
Prodigy, rest in
Prodigy.
peace. Lil Peep, rest in
Peep.
peace. Number 5 tragic moment for me in the culture, man. Usher's alleged herpes scandal. And I'm going to tell you why this shit was so fucked up, man. First of all, the girl who accused him of having herpes. What's her name? Quintasia?
Yeah.
Bruh, come on, man. If you're going to get herpes, get herpes. If you're going to allegedly get herpes from some hot shit. Like somebody.
I will not shame the poor girl.
I'm not shaming her. All I'm saying is somebody really tried to get Usher the fuck out of here this year, okay? Herpes, number one. That's okay. You got a little herpes. 1 in 3 people got it. Whatever. All right. But then when you look at the person who probably gave it to him,
You got to be fine.
come on, man.
You can't get herpes from the whack chick.
Come on.
And then what made it real bad is all of these Usher accusers came out saying, hey, I got it from Ush. Ush never came.
Usher never said
He didn't give a
nothing.
fuck. Hey, and not only that, he never said nothing. And now the niggas at every party in L.A., I'm seeing them around Khaled's house. I'm like, what the hell, man? You can't go out and have fun with herpes.
I respect it though because nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining.
Yeah.
So even if he was to come out and be like, that ain't true. Shut the fuck up, Usher. You got that shit.
Yeah, no.
I mean, the funny part, they said there was a guy also involved in this herpes scandal.
Yes! And because we love Usher, I've been saying it all year. When we like niggas, boy, will we back up off what's going on. And I love Usher. He made my way. But come on, a nigga came out and said, yo, dog.
Confessions was fire. Confessions was just that fire.
Yeah, my EP Confessions is coming out.
No.
I want to confess too.
Nobody giving up nice and slow. All right? All right, we're not giving that up. You're not going to tell me I can't wild out in the club when Yeah comes on.
Which is fucked up though because it's herpes. It's a bad thing. Like we shouldn't have this fun.
I mean, it's bad if you know you got it and you're continuing to give it to other people.
No, you got it bad.
It's not bad if you caught it. All right? If you caught it, all right, cool. But if you continuously give it to other people, it's fucked up.
Yeah, Usher, I hope you're enjoying yourself at all of these Hollywood parties you're going to. And I hope you're keeping your dick in your pants.
And everybody knows, listen, even if they don't say nothing to you, Usher, they're thinking it when they see you. They're like, this nigga got herpes. Nobody want to smoke no blunts with Usher. Like
Nigga can't get high.
nothing. If Usher wanted to get some extra pussy, he probably can't get no extra pussy. He's married, but if he wanted to get some extra pussy, he can't get no extra
Your
pussy.
fucking body of work don't sound the same. Niggas can't even go back and listen to Let It Burn. Niggas can't listen to nothing.
I was at Tiffany Haddish comedy show, and she talked about being at Khaled's birthday party and how she was dancing, and Usher like came to try to dance with her, and she was like, nope, nigga, my immune system ain't strong enough to fuck with you.
Did she say what he said?
No,
Is he taking this in stride? That's what I want to know.
I don't know,
Like,
man.
I only ever wanted to hear Usher, like, come forward with this shit so I could clown him.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I would
yeah,
like
yeah.
to know if he's taking this in stride.
Listen,
I never had herpes, so I don't know.
I don't know. I've never had it either. And if you had it, you would know because you still have it. Top 5.
It didn't leave.
Top 5 tragic moments right here for 2017. This is your list. Throw the graphic up. This is a fire list. Okay.
I like the list.
I like this list a lot.
I like our last 2 lists.
I love our last 2 lists, okay? If you like this list, or if you want to add something to it, go to DopeTrashYear, hashtag DopeTrashYear right now. This year was dope.
And it was trash.
Nah, that's the show, you know? If you're pissed off, that's probably what we meant to do.
If you're pissed off, it's because the year was trash.
Yes.
And I'm right. You're confirming what I'm saying.
Yes, and I know it's the end of the year. A lot of artists get together and, you know, y'all reflect and y'all reminisce about the year y'all have and y'all count y'all money. And that's cool.
Money phone.
That's cool. That's cool. But guess what? You still was whack. Right?
Yeah.
Or you still was dope.
And don't bring none of the whack shit into the next year.
Please don't. 2018 can always be your year. What they say, new year, new me?
Don't you trash if you say New Year, New Me.
That can be one of you people, all right?
It
But
could be you.
let's not focus on the people that we said was trash this year. Let's focus on the people that we said was dope, the people that we celebrated. Salute to y'all. Y'all keep doing the same thing that y'all been doing, and please don't end up on the trash list in 2018, okay?
I'm going to put you there regardless, but it's fine. Salute. Have a good year. It's been real. Don't be trash.
Peace.